Everywhere you go, light follows.
So tonight we'll be discussing some of the most commonly asked questions around investing. We'll be joined by a panel of investors and our industry experts as well, who are going to share some tips and tricks on how to learn about making the best financial choices and building wealth. None of this is a get-rich-quick scheme. If we all know it's a slow process to build wealth, and that's why we're all in this together, the Get Rich Slow Club.
What has surprised you the most in your long-term investment journey?
Initially, I thought you had to concentrate heaps and do lots of research and do lots of work, but once you've set it up and it's automated, it's actually ended up being quite easy. I never expected that.
I thought that when I first started investing, just be a bunch of boring dry shit that I wouldn't really like. And I just knew that I needed to do it. I knew that if I wanted to accumulate more wealth, it was something that I just needed to learn about. But as I started kind of doing it and seeing things I was investing in growing in value and getting dividends, like how much that I actually just really enjoyed it. And it wasn't these kind of boring bro things online, it was something that I actually just really enjoyed doing. So that was probably the most surprising thing for me.
I think how much easier it gets after the first 100K, that's just wild to me, because I feel like I was just living such a sad life at the beginning, thinking I would never be able to afford
how could you allow
an
this to happen
apartment.
to her?
Oh, it was a bit sad for a while. It really was. It really was. It was sad, But now I'm just I feel a lot more free, And even though I'm still frugal, I feel like I don't have to worry so much about money, and I think it's just going to get easier over time. So it's just the first 100K is so crap, and you got to go through it, and then it just gets so much easier.
I was wanting to know, what investment theme are you most excited about?
I'm really excited, not about cryptocurrency. I don't really care. What I am really excited about actually is the technology. And I think there's a really important differentiation to make between squid coins and whatever Elon Musk's tweeting about, and what the technology can do.
How do we start conversations with people around personal finance? Maybe not people that are typically in our finance circles, but people who are at work or outside of those circles. I think traditionally there's such a big gap in financial literacy between men and women, and I think a big part of that is seeing finance bros online as the only people out there. So I love the diversity and the fact that we have an all-woman panel right now. But yeah, that's my question, I guess. How do you guys start these conversations, and maybe what are some ways you can get around those challenges that do come up?
I would generally start with myself, because I feel like once you share with someone, you put them in a safe space to share back with you.
Yeah, and then you normalise it as well. I think the same. I started talking about my own finances first, and then people would open up to me and come to me to ask questions as well. So just starting that yourself, definitely.
Have those conversations. I actually think there's so much stigma around money and around debt as well. Maybe we're getting a little bit more comfortable talking about investments because you've got an app and everyone's sitting on the bus buying or looking at their portfolio. But we don't talk about debt as much. And that's actually how I started talking to my friends about debt. My car loan, my credit card debt was awkward, it was uncomfortable, but it was amazing who then said, I'm also in credit card debt, or I also have a car loan that I'm upside down on, or it's overwhelming me.
No way, we're all kind of thinking it, It's just everybody poops, right? Everyone's thinking about money. We all think about money, everything, there is nothing wrong with it, we should totally normalize it.
Light follows.